Hello and welcome. This is Rappler Talk Entertainment. My name is Amanda Lago, and here with us, straight from their Pebble house, is Ben and Ben. Hi, guys. So we have Pau, Migs, Andrew, Agnes, Pat, Jam, Tony, Kiefer, and Poch. Hello.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello!
Hi guys!
Hi.
So
Parang
magkakahiwalay
kami
sila
kanina nakamiss.
ngayon.
Para may iba naman.
Hi!
Oo. Para makita niyo yung iba-ibang rooms sa Ben and Ben, sa Pebble
Yeah.
House, sa Ben and Ben House.
Ito po yung
So
actual rooms na.
congratulations.
Oo nga, ito
Ano
po
ko
yung actual room
congratulations.
assignments.
Oo nga, ang
Actually.
ganda. Pa-tour naman, oh.
So ito po,
Okay,
ito po
G.
If
yung
you look
actual.
up in here, this is a painting by... Hindi ko alam, hindi ko mabasa.
Dig
Basta
na.
maganda siyang painting. So, andito tayo ngayon because you guys just released your second album, Pebble House Volume 1 Kuwaderno. Ang haba nung title, no? Pero,
Oo,
Aba siya.
maba.
um,
So,
congratulations. Like, wow. Ang gaganda ng mga reactions na narinig ko so far from people who have heard it. And I'm sure you guys have heard reactions to the album as well. What's been the most interesting reaction so far?
marami. Nakakatuwa kasi, ano, I think, parang to start it off, ang saya makita na iba-iba yung favorite song ng mga tao. Yun. Kasi, that only shows din na iba-iba rin talaga yung trip ng mga tao in terms of what their sound preference is like, what kind of music they like listening to. Because we did have a huge variety of songs in the album. So it's
That's
nice to see
true.
that people like different kinds of music.
Mm. It's parang madaming iba-ibang flavor talaga, no? Like, there's really a song for every listening preference.
Para siyang buffet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And nakakabusog siya in fairness. Um,
Oo.
so how does it feel now that you've released it? I know it's been a long time in the making. April pa, 'di
Parang
ba?
po kaming
Yung
nanganak.
Opo.
All together now.
Ang saya ng
Wow.
feeling na parang hindi na kami kailangan mag-ingat sa mga interview, wala na kaming masa-spoil kasi
Yeah.
ano na nakalabas na. So, safe na.
Wala kayo
We can
tinatago.
talk about it all we want.
Di ba, Agnes?
Yes, hindi ko na spoil accidentally yung mga bagay-bagay.
Si Agnes ba yung
Di
pinaka-delikado
po.
kausap?
Hindi
Opo,
masyado.
opo.
As in, daming close calls.
So si
Dami.
Agnes na lang yung tatanungin ko palagi pala, no? Para, para
Yeah,
may
yeah.
scoop palagi.
Safe na yan, safe na yan.
So, what do you now that the album's out? I'm curious lang kasi you guys made this and you've been obviously kayong nagsulat ng mga kanta and naka-immerse kayo sa album na to for months and months. When it's out, do you listen to the whole thing entirely?
Yes.
Yes. As in,
Ikaw.
lahat kami sina-sound trip yung album. Even before it came out, mga days before, araw-araw dito sa sa room namin, yun yung pinapatugtog namin. Kasi we really enjoy listening to the songs din. Di naman biased, pero ano lang,
Mm.
parang we're proud na parang ito yung result, guys. Ito yung result ng many months of work and parang ito yung result ng collaboration natin. All of us nine and the six collaborators that we invited for the album.
Yeah.
So yun,
Mm-mm.
sobrang na-enjoy namin talaga makinig dun sa album.
Mm-mm. And do you ever like listen back to it as parang may nakikita pa kayong, uy, sana binago natin to or stuff that, you wish you
Oo
could have
naman.
done.
Yes.
Oo, pero touch
Ay,
mo
Yeah,
din.
I think that's
Sige
how
po.
it is for most of our songs din. And siguro for most
Mm.
artists din. Kasi artists, we create things out of nothing. But to an extent, we're also very critical of our own creations and of our own work. So even now, as in days before it release, grabe yung anticipation dito sa bahay. And then we'd talk like,
Mm.
minsan kami ni Tony, we're like, oh, we could have done something else. We could have made it this way or that way. But then, there comes a realization that this is our baby, nga, like what Sana Agnes said, and this is our child, and we love it for what it is, and we're just really happy now that it's out and that a lot of people can hear it, also can experience it, can go through the emotions that we went through and we listened to it, and when we made it, and yeah.
Mm. Na-mention ni Tony kanina na parang you did have so many collaborators, naman so many, pero like 6 out of the 12 ba? Tama, 12 songs on the album
Yes.
were done with collaborators. So, I'm sure working with other artists, you took away stuff from each of them. How did that change your process when it comes to making music?
Madami kaming natutunan from them. Like, isa sa mga memorable na siguro ikakwento ni Kiefer, yung flute solo ng Sugat with Muni Muni. Kasi grabe yung, sige Kai, kwento mo yung nangyari.
Yeah,
Go, Kai.
parang for us yung process, like with the songwriting, uh, nung una kasi like ready na yung songs eh. It's like, I think I want to share about yung philosophy namin about the music and the art that we make is we always stick to the, we basically serve the song and we serve the message all the time. Na parang
Mm.
when we create something, yeah, syempre, like we're still human. Sometimes merong mga creative clashes kung ano yung anong klaseng direction siya. Pero lahat kami eventually parang nag-agree naman kami eventually na as long as the song and the message is served, yun doon kami pupunta. And so with the
Mm.
collaborations like with lahat kami meron kami sarili-sariling assignment na song. So we were assigned a song to produce, co-produce
Mm.
actually. And for mine, I worked on Sugat. And so sobrang perfect, like also like yung sinabi ni Migs na ang perfect lang because when I arranged it, may mga wind instruments akong sinama. Pero as you all know, wala naman kaming wind instruments sa band yet. Di ba,
Mm.
Tony and Jam? Joke lang. Pero,
Pressure.
uh, and so, like, nung nalagay ko yung sa flute, sobrang perfect lang na naisip namin na wait lang, Moony Moony is actually perfect for this song. And so, when they said yes, and they integrated with, basically, nag-collab kami with this song, sobrang ang fluid lang eh. Parang minsan nakakamot ko yung ulo. Bakit ang perfect ng mga collabs natin with the songs? Na parang, yes, we do think of them technically, pero I think what really
Medyo
happened, which
nag-choppy.
is, still serving the message in the song.
Mm.
So, ang isa sa
Oops,
mga
hello?
nangyayari,
Hello.
isa sa
Nag-choppy.
mga,
Anyway, go
Oh,
ahead,
man.
Biggs. Narinig ko sila.
yung isa sa mga nangyayari ng flute solo. For example, yung song na yun, yung Sugat.
Oh no.
There was a flute solo in that song. And then, grabe, kasi ang isa sa mga natutunan namin ay, um, for us, what they did in that part, nung unang recording pa lang, unang take pa lang, parang, grabe, sobrang solid na nun. Parang, we felt that, parang gano'n. Pero si Owen,
Mm.
so pagka-record niya ng flute solo, sabihin niya parang, wala pa dun eh, may hinahanap pa akong, ang art nga nung
Wow.
pagkasabi niya, parang sabi niya, nagbubuo ako ng muka, pero wala pa siyang mata, tsaka wala pa siyang ilong, may bibig pa lang siya. So hinahanap ko pa
Wow.
yung ilong, tsaka yung mata. Tsaka, tapos kami parang, wow, grabe. Tahimik lang kami doon kasi parang grabe to. And then nung nabuo niya, sobrang hanga kami kasi yun pala yung ibig niyang sabihin. And
Mm.
that's the beautiful thing about collaborations. Kasi if you allow the space, just like I first said kanina, to happen, your collaborator will be able to think of something that ikaw, you would have never been able to think of. And I think that's the beauty
Mm.
of this album. Parang, it's different ideas stitched together beautifully na each one contributed a beautiful thing.
Hmm. Ang ganda na parang you really put your trust in your collaborators, no? Talagang like you just letting Owen do his thing. That was great. But how did you decide who or which songs to collaborate on with other people and which songs to keep to yourself? Na parang
I
this will be
think
a Ben and Ben
when
song.
Sige to.
when we were working on all of the songs and we kind of listened to everything, parang at that time all of the songs were open, kind of open for a collab idea na parang we were thinking if in certain songs certain artists would fit. So we really had to look or feel which songs and which people would make the impact for the song that it needed. So it was
Mm.
kind of uh, a mix of parang para ka talagang nag-aano I can't think of a good metaphor. I think it's like when you're trying to figure out what to eat for lunch. Sometimes it just comes, and when you're finally there at the restaurant and you eat it, suabe. It's not
Mm.
the best metaphor, ano, pero
Food
Tony.
metaphors are always
The great of a joke.
To add to that, as Kiefer mentioned din kanina nga, na kami talaga sa band, yung ultimate goal talaga namin is to serve the songs. So, even the decision of collaborating with them, ang nag-dictate talaga nun yung songs eh. So, parang hindi namin naisip na, sige, song na to, sige, collab tayo with ganito. So, parang iti-tailor natin doon. Parang hindi, parang yung song talaga yung nagbigay ng ano na ng direction na this song, parang minsan nga may songs na almost done na. Tapos saka lang namin naisip na, shucks, parang kulang no. Parang iba yung mabibigay nitong collaborator na to pag pumasok siya dun sa song. Parang ganun. So,
mm.
yun, kung gaya ng sugat nga, almost done na kami dun. Pero nung mga last stages, parang, di, may something eh. Para, tas nung naisip yung muni-muni na, shucks, that's it. That's the piece of the puzzle na missing dun sa song. So
Mm.
even with Sabel, for example, ah marami nang na-record dun. Tapos, dahil ako yung nagko-produce nun, yung personal experience ko naman, meron talaga akong hinahanap na sound dun sa song. So, nung una, hindi ko pa ma-figure out what sound it is. But, inisip ko sa instrumentation ba siya or sa arrangement ba siya. Tapos nung naisip ko na, what if dun sa boses pala? So kaya namin naisip si KZ kasi sobrang
Mm.
siya yung pinaka ultimate na magbibigay ng justice, and also siya yung boses na talaga yung mag-embody ng character ng Sabel.
Mm.
So yun,
Mm.
basically, bottom lines, yung songs talaga yung nag-dictate kung sino yung mga invite namin to collaborate.
Mm. And parang yung mga pagkuwento niyo how you made these songs, no, parang ang ano nung process, ang mabusisi, I guess that's the word. But what was the most challenging song to write or to finish out of all the songs in the album?
I think, um, most of us, if not all of us, would say kapangyarihan. Kasi,
Oh, bakit?
um, well, parang the song came first. It was released October last year. And then, unofficially, just on social media. And then, I think everyone just wanted to give justice to the intensity, I guess, of the song,
Mm.
that what it was trying to say, and even down to choosing the collaborator. Parang we were very particular then with that. So, ano to, as yung other songs, parang isa-isa kami ng assignment. Diba? Parang kunyari, si Tony sa Bell, si Kiefer sa Sugat. Ako naman sa Ilang Tulog na Lang. Pero for kapangyarihan, um, it was a song that all of us worked on together. So the arrangement for that was done na talagang nakaupo kami in the studio, tapos parang, okay guys, how do we approach this? How do we ganyan? Very particular kami together in every element of the song. So,
Mhm.
yun. I think that, and tas, ang nakakatawa din, yun din yung naging prompt namin na sabi namin, shit, kung gagawin natin yung process na to for all the songs, hindi tayo abot sa deadline. Kaya naisip yung sa isang magko-co-produce. Kasi at least when someone calls the shots per song, aside from lumabas din yung creative uh, soul ng bawat isa dun sa bawat isang song, so magiging iba-iba talaga siya. It also saves a lot of time. So, yun yung nangyari.
Mm. So, kapangyarihan yung parang unang na-produce or una yung ginawa
Yung
in a way?
yun yung unang-una naming na-arrange. Pero yun din nga yung even sa post-production, siya din yung pinakamatagal talaga. Kasi sobrang tricky talaga. Gusto namin talaga lumabas. At ang daming elements kasi dun sa song.
Mhm.
Instrumental wise and even vocal, 'di ba? Pa ang daming boses doon, ang daming so yung SB19, tas kami may parts din doon na madaming kumakanta. So ang daming details na sa post production hindi siya pwedeng basta ganun na lang. Kailangan all the smallest details lumabas para marinig siya. Very intentional dapat. So kaya sobrang matagal siyang matagal talaga yung process ng paggawa sa kanya.
Hmm. Parang ano 'no, sumakto yung process dun sa title nung kanta, which is Kapangyarihan. And like yung tema niya, it's very, in a way it's bold because talagang yung rap part lang parang sobrang ramdam na ramdam halos yung galit against, abuse of power and,
Diba?
stuff like that. And it's a bold message, like especially in this day and age. So was that a conscious choice, like to write about issues like that na parang may social relevance
I think
na
yung maganda sa, ano, sa music, yung maganda sa art in general, is it's able to speak to the listener in a way that's beyond the capacity of words. And us as a band, we're so enamored by that concept
mm,
that yung sa kapangyarihan, that's what we tried to do. Na kumbaga, there's a universe of meaning that's to be explored by the listener. And so, kumbaga uh, sobrang kapangyarihan is, it's actually like uh, our other songs naman. Pero it's basically letting the art be the voice and speak for itself to the people. So, yeah.
mm. And I think in a way, no, the entire album does that. Parang pati for me significant yung choice niyo to do all the songs in Tagalog, or was if that was a choice or parang nangyari lang siya. Like was was that a choice? What sinadya
Ayos
niyo
yan,
ba
di ba,
yun?
Agnes? Si Agnes yung magsasabi.
It's a conscious decision kasi August namin siya nilabas. At ang August
Mm.
ay buwan ng wika.
Anong
Buwan ng
wika?
wika.
Buwan ng wika.
Yes. And yes, yun na lang. Baka may masabi na naman akong bawal sa
Pero ano, interesting din kasi, yun nga, lahat ng songs Tagalog, tapos nirelease siya ng Buwan ng Wika. Tapos yung last song nyo, um, it's about, like, yun nga, honoring our Filipino-ness, yung pagiging kayumanggi natin and stuff. Despite everything that's going on here in the Philippines right now, what do you think, what makes you guys proud to be Filipino and Filipino artists specifically?
What a question.
Hmm.
Um,
Thank you for that wonderful question.
ano,
Miss Universe.
the thing about times like these, there's a lot of struggle, definitely. There's a lot of pain, a lot of suffering that a lot of people are going through. Uh, but as artists, I think what we experience firsthand, uh, of being able to channel that kind of pain and challenge and um, burdens that we have to carry into something as beautiful as art, ano we truly believe that the same is possible everywhere else in life.
Mm.
And this is a time wherein everyone's going through a very difficult phase. But I think we approach it always with a lens of reality, not being ignorant with everything that's happening, but also very
Mm.
much with a lens of hope, nonetheless. Na, ano to, we will all, with the lens of hope, all of us will be able to channel everything that we've been through into a universal coming of age, so to speak, na
Mm.
mag-grow up tayong lahat from this. I mean, of course, that depends on everyone. It's not
Mm.
for any artist to say na yun talaga yung mangyayari. But I think the most that we can do is create art like this and see what happens.
Yeah. Ang ganda no nung coming of age. That's a nice sentiment or a very hopeful way to put it. But you mentioned yun nga that will hope and yeah, hope. Like where do you guys find naging philosophical na tayo dito no. Pero where do you guys find hope in the day to day? I feel like it's so hard to come by now.
Right now, living together with everyone, I think we find hope with the little things and the little quirks we discover about each other.
Mm.
Um, nasa little things talaga. Like, kunwari mga acts of service, like, aayusin ko yung laundry ni Tony kasi she's not feeling well, ganyan. Or
Oh.
gagawan ko ng kape si Agnes kasi tinatamad siya or something. Parang I think we
Mm.
find talaga hope and we stay hopeful by caring for one another. And I think it
Mm.
really starts there. Ayun. Kayo ba? May sagot ba kayo? Naman. Sige,
Mm.
take it away.
Ang ganda na nung sinabi mo kasi, Pat. That's really nice though. Like, yeah, it's in the little things. Doesn't have to be a big thing. And you mentioned nga living together. It seems like this whole harmonious, ano no, parang house. But was there any challenging part about being all in one space, 24/7?
Naku,
So
marami po.
much.
Ako marami.
Marami.
So much challenges the past year.
For
Kaya
example.
naghiwalay nga muna kami
But yeah,
sa
it's
room namin ngayon eh.
yeah, kasi may away, may
Kaya
away.
pala.
The joke lang.
Away na away
break time
naman
muna.
tayo.
Break time muna sa isa't isa ganon.
Time out muna.
But how do you
Ah,
deal with it?
ano,
I think,
Right.
go, go, go.
I don't know.
Go pa.
Sino,
Go,
sino?
Poch.
Go jam.
Go, Poch.
I think the beautiful thing with us as a band is, even if we're so different from each other, in so many ways, we're also different in so many ways. Uh, we share similar love and care for each other.
Mm.
And some people show it in different ways, some people feel it in different ways, but it's all still present and it's all still understood. And so, for example, nag-away kami ni Kiefer.
Example lang.
There are petty things that
Example
happen, there
lang.
are
No, it
differences.
happened. It's not an example.
It's not an example, it did happen. We still know that we're brothers. We still know that the love that is in Kiefer is the love that is in me. And we still understand each
Mm.
other at the end of the day. And same goes for everyone here in the house. And that's what matters. And
Yeah.
also through differences, we can still be connected in love. And like what Pat said, showing love through little things, little acts of service, little words, little pockets of quality time.
Mm.
Yeah, these conflicts kasi parang they're actually the opportunity for us to grow with each other talaga and grow with one another. Like, kasi ganun naman nangyayari. Like, when we decided to actually stay in one house. Yes, we were close back then as in lagi kami magkasama, same kami ng rooms when we go touring. But this one is different. Like we're really living in one house. So sure talaga lumalabas yung mga bagay na bagay. But
Yeah.
then, what's so lovely about each and every one of us is we understood na alam na may mangyayari talagang ganito.
Hmm.
In a way, we subconsciously expect it, pero with the perspective that, okay, then this will be the opportunity for us to know each other more deeply. And so,
Hmm.
yun, kasi our lives have grown roots around each other.
Yeah.
Just
Ang
like the song.
ganda. Yun. Yun. Well, I guess yeah, congratulations guys for all of that. And also yun nga, ang ganda nung friendship nyo na parang lalo pong nag-grow in the house. So, yeah, I guess to wrap up this whole conversation, your first album, I feel like that was about you establishing who Ben and Ben was. Tapos parang yung second album, it was so playful. Ang dami yung iba't ibang genre na tinry, ganyan. Where do you go from here, music-wise?
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Okay.
Malakas Volume 2. Blank.
Lapis naman.
I think
Lapis.
before music, before talking about actually before going back to the music, like to the new music, ano eh, we just dropped an album, so it's really about diving deep into the universe that's Pebble House Volume 1, and
Mm.
we really are excited to do that via bringing it out in different forms of art, eh. And we're so excited to work with our fellow artists, our fellow, uh, kumbaga, cross-disciplinary, like dancers, painters, visual people, um directors, for music videos, for content, and everything. I think this is a whole season of really bringing out the stories of each of the songs through different forms of expression. Of course, online now since the pandemic.
So, madami pang lalabas. In other words, about
Opo,
surrounding
pero
the
wala na
song.
pong i-share si Agnes kasi baka
Agnes, ano pang lalabas?
Wala daw, wala po. Ako po nagsasabi para sa kanya, wala daw po.
So, ayun. I guess people will just have to wait and see what more is coming. Once again, congratulations on Pebble House, on Upuan na 2 million views na, grabe. Congrats, guys. And yeah,
Congrats,
thank
Diva.
you also.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
Amanda.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So it's on Spotify, right?
Yes.
Pebble House, Volume 1
Yes,
Kuwaderno.
the album is out everywhere actually on all streaming platforms. On Spotify, on YouTube. You can search it anywhere. So, search nyo lang Pebble House Volume 1 Kuwaderno. We encourage everyone to listen to the songs in sequence if you have the time. Kahit kunyari lang kayo ng plato o kaya pag naliligo kayo, pakinggan nyo lang in sequence yung mga songs. Kasi we really tried our best to tell a story with those 12 songs.
Album everywhere.
Yay! Salamat, guys. And thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Salamat, Amanda. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks,
po. Thank you,
everyone, for
Rappler.
tuning in.
Thank you,
Thank
Rappler.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you,
Thanks,
Rappler.
Thank
Rapper.
you.
Yay.